and welcome back to Teachers Talk. I'm your host, Pelisa Mukavazi, and this is a podcast where conversations go beyond the staff room. On today's episode, I'm really excited. We are meeting someone who I would say he's making ground in the educational space. He's doing big things, and I'm very privileged to have him here today. He goes by the name Katlego Thwane.
Funny.
Thwane.
Yes.
Katlego Thwane. Yeah, he's gonna share with us his story. I met him via somebody, but just by hearing his story, it gave me goosebumps. And I'm hoping the viewers listening today, if you're out there and you feel like you're in the education space and you can't grow, this guy today is going to prove us wrong. We really can grow and there is space to grow. So welcome. How are you, Katla?
Good, thanks. How are you, sir? Thank you for having me here.
No, thank you so much for making the time to come and grace us with your presence and your story. All right, so we're gonna go right into it. I just want you to tell us your story from the beginning. How did you start? Why teaching as a black male? How did you get into the space?
So basically, I started born and raised in Dobsonville, Soweto. Obviously, my name is Katlego Thwane, born and raised in Dobsonville, Soweto, in the Dasi street of Soweto. Growing up in the township environment as well. You know how the township is. Mostly, there's those limitation in terms of growth and people we need to aspire to be. So looking into that environment that I grew up in, I told myself one day that, hey, after seeing what is happening in the township, I really want to change the township narrative,
Yeah.
specifically for us young black gentlemen growing up in the township.
Mhm.
So me being me, started working at SASA, which is a social support services, but under a subcontract of CPS.
Okay.
So I used to give like people disability grant, adult grant, and all that. Then I
Okay.
saw from there that, you know what, I am close to the people and the community. How
Yes.
about
I
I
make a change.
a change?
Yeah.
Yes, because of I can see that I am making it and am connecting with the people that are around me.
Mm.
So then from there, I resigned. I
Okay.
took a big step. I resigned.
You were like, I'm done.
I'm done. I'm done. Thanks. Shout out to my mom as well. Thanking her as well in this podcast to say, my
Yes.
mom played a huge role in me resigning. I did not want to
Like,
resign.
guy, why you resign?
Yes.
Assignment.
Wait, if I can, and that
Yes.
was 2012 when I resigned.
Okay,
Yeah,
recent, not that
yeah,
long.
it's not that long. Yeah, I
Yeah.
resigned because of it was I worked there for 1 year, 6 months. Then I
Okay.
resigned. Then from there, I went to Southwest Woodport College.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I started to study my early childhood development.
Okay.
And as a male, getting into early childhood development,
It's a little bit like male and children. Do you have the patience really for that? Because early childhood development is a very critical phase. It's one, even me, I respect those teachers to be like, woo, early childhood. But you were intrigued. You were like, I'm going for that one.
I'm going for that one,
Yeah.
and it was close to my heart. So what happened there before even early childhood development? Can
Mm.
I take you prior before
Please,
to
please take
Katlego?
us to Katlego.
To Katlego.
We are here for him.
So Katlego was one person, to be honest with you. When you invite me to church, I'll only go to church
Mm.
when you say to me, Katlego, after church we are eating. Then I'll go to
No, you
church.
did, Joe.
Yeah, nekela dijo ko
Okay.
kerekeng prior before that, I was used to be that guy ko kasi. I see something for Sunday. I did
Mm.
not know like how the Lord can change somebody's life. Then ka 2011,
Yes.
on the 5th of November, my life changed drastically.
Mm.
Yeah, as a guy, fella kokasi, growing up kokasi, I started to accept him as my Lord and Savior. I was
Mhm.
baptized. I was the eldest one go class baptism. You can imagine.
Wow.
Mostly bana baba baptized one is mostly small children and all.
Yes.
So I was part of that group whereby I was baptized, accepting my Lord as my Lord and Savior. It
Mm.
changed my life
Yes.
because of to say, you know what, I need to do something. Then
Yeah.
it went then to SASA, then SASA resignation. Then from resignation went to study early childhood
Yeah.
development. Funny enough, in the classroom, I was the only male.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we were two. It was me and Mpo. But I was Mpo along the way. He went out.
You
Then,
went out.
yeah, then I was the only male. It was
Sure.
40-1. I think it was a blessing in disguise
Mm.
because of through my journey. I'll utter more why I'm saying it was a blessing in disguise. Funny thing about that is that in the classroom, working with ladies, you get to learn patience also from
Yeah.
them. You know how I'm not being. Don't get me wrong with my comment, but working with them, you get to learn patient. You get to learn to listen to somebody
Mm.
and be more sensitive about issues that
Mm-hmm.
are coming our way. It was a training for me. So one time, as I was studying, we had to do a project in early childhood development, whereby we had to do a theme and a toy that children can play with.
Okay.
So me being lazy, I was lazy, Lisa, to be honest with you.
Eh,
I took my mom's pendos.
yes.
I took a doll.
Yeah.
I bought for pendos with that doll. I went with it at school. I remember that day like yesterday. Everybody in class started crying. Going, hey, you bought a Tikoloshi in class. It was something like that that reminded me to say, wow, I came a long way.
Mm.
Then from there, we did practicals. So practicals, we went to schools, obviously. My first practicals, we went to a daycare for early childhood development. So they put me in a 3 to 4 class, the
Okay.
baby section.
Yes.
The teacher there, I think she was teaching me something that even today I would like to say thank you to her. She left me with the class, and there was a one child who was crying,
Mm.
crying like unbearably crying.
Yes.
Then me being me, I pick up the child and I started to sing for her. I
Mm.
said, the wheels on the bus go round and round.
Okay. Wow.
And then from there, the baby started to be quiet. Then I
Sit
said,
down.
yeah, calm down. Then I said, no, man, there's something that I need to give.
Yeah.
There's more in this space. I'm learning something, and
Mhm.
there's something I can give
Mm.
to this department, Furthering up my studies from there, I started to do more rhymes with the children, more sing with the children, to a extent that I changed my name, Papabana, meaning the father of the nation.
Yes.
Yeah, I call myself the father of the nation because of I believe I do feel in and play that father figure towards those children that are needing that
That I
fatherly
have
role.
fatherless home.
Yes. Then from there, as I was doing in at the nursery, then I went obviously because of you need to go do grade R. There was no grade R at the school, so I had to go to
To another school.
another school. Yes, it was a local school. So in that local school, as I was there in that local school, something beautiful happened. In the township schools, one teacher, a ratio is up to 60 to 50 learners, and the teacher cannot reach all the children all at once
Yeah.
in that sector.
Yes.
So me being me, it was end of the term. I remember well. There was this boy in his report card. It was written, he's able to read, he's able to write, only to find out it was not a true reflection on what
Of
the
what
child.
the child can do.
Yes, and it was, me being a curious teacher said, but we are not doing justice unto this child. You can't get all level sevens, and you are not able to
You read
comprehend.
all right. Yes.
Yes, so that was the story started there.
Mm.
Something was born through that.
Mhm.
Me being me, I asked the teacher first because of I cannot jump protocol. I said, ma'am,
It's a balance.
can I assist? Ma'am said, yeah, sure. And I said, I'd like to have a meeting with the parent to say, parent, how about me do a one-on-one session with your child? Are
The
you
only student teacher with us.
student teacher?
Okay,
Student
just
teacher.
jump the gun.
Yes, just to say,
Okay.
you know what? Can I please
Assessed because yeah,
I
I
can
see
see.
something here.
Yes,
Yeah.
the parent being a parent says with pleasure,
Please
say,
go ahead.
please go ahead, give me that permission. From there, I started to a one-on-one with the child, doing tutoring with the child, doing those basic that I saw that he was lacking on, specifically maths and English.
Yes.
Those were the core subject that the child was not doing well on. I sat down with him every day. They'll bring the child to me.
To you.
Yeah, to me.
Okay.
So probably maybe you might ask where did you do all those
Oh,
things?
yeah.
Our go at my home.
Yes.
I had a back room, go
Oh,
garage. So
okay.
we changed
You
that.
white convert.
I convert, yeah, to a
Yes.
bedroom first.
Yes.
Then from a bedroom to a classroom.
Okay. Nice.
That's my story.
Yes.
So that's where I started with the one-on-one with the child,
Tutoring space
tutoring space with the child. Yeah, I believe as teachers, our teaching does not stop only in the
in the
classroom.
classroom. No.
No, it goes beyond the classroom.
Yes.
Hence, we are full-time role models. Whatever we do, whatever we say, we play those roles
Those
in the
roles, even in the
community.
community. Yes.
Yes. So from there, I started one-on-one. I think it was September, October. It was award ceremonies. Guess who was in a part of the award ceremonies?
The boy.
The boy.
Mm.
Hey, the parents started sending me messages, letting me know, and now the child is able to read confidently. So,
Yes.
knowing the words, blending with the words, sentence construction,
All of that.
mathematics, being able to like do those word problems, knowing what number operation they need to use. So the child, I saw that from that child
He's improving.
is improving. Yeah, yeah, it was a good improvement from the child.
Yeah.
Then from there, me being me, I said, perhaps there might be other learners like that
Yes.
within the community space, obviously. How about I take it upon myself to
Go
open,
further.
go further, yeah,
Yes.
maybe open a space for other children. There was a lot of resistance. It does not come easy.
No, it doesn't.
It does not come easy.
It
So
doesn't, yeah.
other parents will ask you questions that to say, firstly, you are young. Secondly, you are a male. Thirdly, what are you gonna teach children? Young as you are, how can you teach our children young as you are? And fourthly, I'm still at school. This is I'm in my fourth year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of varsity with you.
Varsity.
Say yeah.
Yes.
So it comes a point whereby there's a lot of resistance. Only also resistance you get from also family members, friends. From family members, they started to think that I'm a bit crazy. You know what I did? I changed my bedroom to a classroom whereby I now put numbers all around, like one,
The
two, three,
charts.
four, five, the
Yes.
charts, the A, B, C, D in my bedroom.
Yes.
You can imagine like, at that time I was dating, le girl, all right, what's happening with you? You know, I said there's something that is burning inside of me is to help the children in the community,
Yeah.
and it's a desire that I have, and it's something that I want to fulfill.
Yes.
And I took that drastic steps. My friends were saying, "Hey, Kyo, Rabana." They used to call me, "Hey, Rabana." Saturday I sat down the banana each and every Saturday. Before that, I transformed my bedroom. The word of mouth is powerful in the community
Yes, it is.
because of the results they saw in the child. And now they
Yes.
started to bring
Now
the
it's
yes, and also after me transforming the bedroom, I took my bed out, my wardrobe out. I remember I had a small screen of a computer. I took it out. Then I had two tables and chairs. Then I said, this
this
is
is a
the
classroom.
space. This is gonna be a classroom. From there, they started to come. I did an induction, proper induction,
Yes.
registering it with the DBE as well in place with me, helping out in terms of resources and all
Yes.
that I need. Also registering it like with SARS,
Yeah.
PBO is a public benefit organization that I have. The name it was called ATLEGANG BANA Foundation,
Yes.
meaning succeed children. That was the name behind. But before I even called that name, I used to call it Cat Saturday School. Then, then shout out to my wife now. She said, "You are a professional. How can you say Cat Saturday School? People won't take
They
you
won't
serious."
take you
I
seriously.
imagine. He said,
Yeah.
"Usaka ngwana, go Cat Saturday School." Then we sat down, we looked into the way, then we said, Akehang Bana Foundation, enriching children towards greatness. That was the motto. From there, Lisa, to tell you, from one child, then there were 10 children in a
Yes.
room.
Yeah.
Imagine. And what happened, the beauty of it, there was this program, if you know it in SABC2 called Mothers of All Profession.
Yes.
It came to my room. You can imagine now SABC2.
Itla mo roomong.
It go room ko le kgontšhi now. Yeah. The camera, the light. That's why when I came here, I said, you took me way back, sisters.
It all started.
It all started, yes, the beauty of it is all started like with lighting. So now what happens when SABC is there? It's back like a truck and all that.
Eh,
Omakhelwane.
where's the
What
khala?
is happening? Yes, the children all around. It was like a dream that came true.
Oh,
That
wow.
moment, I remember it like it was massive. They even interviewed like some of my neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Then from the school I was doing practicals on, I got my story is in a line, so it's based on schools as well. Ne?
Yes.
I'm gonna move into the second school.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I left there because of the school that I was doing practicals on. I got a teacher's assistant post in
Okay.
one of the schools. It's called JG. Can I mention the names of the schools? Okay, shout out to Johannesburg Girls Preparatory School. That's the
Sad.
first, yeah, that's the first position I got under the principal, Miss Hassim.
Yes.
They gave me an assistant position post there at HPS, and it was a girls' school. As I said, it was a blessing in disguise, being the only male
In
in a
that
girls in that
space.
space. When you come in as an assistant teacher, you get a lot of backlash
Yes.
because of you don't know what is teaching all about. Especially now you are in class formally with children, like on a full-time basis.
Yes.
So one of the things I remember that hey, it really shaped me to be where I am today. One time I came there, I used to dress nice, like I take my work
That's
seriously.
smart.
Yeah, as a teacher, you must always take your work serious. You dress the way you wanna address the children,
Yes.
and the children will take you seriously.
Yes.
But if you come in dress anyhow, they won't be listening to you.
That's true.
So one of the biggest things I like to share about my experience as an assistant teacher, my first few weeks, obviously, when I started, the lady that was supposed to be my mentor, she said to me, kapere tie and hemp. Said, go to the storeroom, clean the books, pack all the books. I used to pack the shelf the whole day. You can imagine in a storeroom the
Day.
whole day. I even know all the spiders, the venomous spiders, the not harmless spiders. I know,
Because of the
yeah,
storeroom.
because of the storeroom. Only to find out this lady was training me for something bigger than I thought. She was teaching me how to maintain your class, making your class look neater as a teacher, and how to always your table not to be a clustered table.
It's
So
nice that you see that because Mutumongo would say Wangyata or like
absolutely,
yeah.
yes. Yes, student experience. Yeah, you'll feel demotivated for
Yes,
to owner,
you know.
and it happen every day. Kita kontlung ba wa o le fail ke hae ne le ko failed. You have to make up stories. Kanti
Yes.
the whole day I was
You were
there,
in the stuff
and
in the bookshelf.
not only it taught me that, it taught me how to treat also, because of now I was the shift change. I was now a teacher and I had an assistant teacher.
Yes.
How to treat an assistant teacher better from
Mm.
compared to the experience that
That
I
you
had.
had. Yes.
Absolutely, yeah. So this school, the beauty of it, they also interviewed two SABC mothers of all profession. They interviewed the principal, the school where I was. I was also doing like scholar patrol in the
Yes.
morning. As teachers, anything that will benefit the children,
We there.
irregardless, yeah, irregardless is not part of your job description.
We are
Let's
there.
be there.
Yeah, no, we are always there.
Let's be
100%.
there because of we are there for those children. In every work there are those squabbles. We
Mm.
cannot run away from. But for me, it teaches me in every at the school, we as teachers we are each other's resources. We lean on each other
Yes.
as form of in terms of collaboration, in terms of knowledge. There are teachers who can do better than you, and you can learn from them.
From them.
It's not a competition. So from there, after that, there was Edu Week because of Edu Week. So for mothers of all profession, then they nominated me for an award of a teacher who goes an extra mile. You can imagine I was 23, yeah, 22, turning 23. I'm sitting with all these big guns, and we were addressed by then. He was still an MEC of Education, Panyaza Disufi. Yeah. I remember that day and I told him, I said, when you leave this chair, I'm gonna be next. And I'm
Yes.
still going for that chair.
Please go for that chair.
Yeah, so they nominated me through Mothers of All Profession and all that, and through ATLEGANG BANA Foundation. So you can imagine now the publicity is all there.
Now, yeah.
People will take you serious if you take your work seriously. That's those are what I've learned a lot from. Then from there, the children started to grow. The space now was getting too congested.
Yes, needed a bigger space.
Yeah,
Yes.
the pond was getting big,
Yes.
small for the
For
big
the
fish.
fish.
Yeah, okay, then listen. Yeah, the pond was too small for the big fish.
Yes.
Then sometimes they say, "Usa kasepedi, usa nyala lidiba." Do not burn bridges.
Yes.
Because of it, this previous school, the one that I started my
The
practicals on,
practicals.
shout out to it. It's called TSJ Primary School. Shout out to it. Even now, I'll tell you why I say shout out to it. I had to go to it and knock the doors to that very same school to say, hey guys,
I
I've
have this here.
I have this program here that assists children. We are doing English, we are doing maths, we are doing computer studies. It's not only based on me, it's also based on teachers. I like to also teachers to open that platform. There are those teachers sitting at home, they've got degrees, they've got
Yes.
diplomas, but they are sitting at home, they don't have that work experience. Can I kindly please partner with you so that I can do this work that is born through the schools. The principal there, yo, till today, still mentoring me. We still have that good solid relationship. They said yes. That one yes,
Mm.
it changes everything
Yes.
that I am currently passionately doing even today.
Till today.
Yeah, so they open. Now we had a lot of children that we are assisting. Now it's not only children from Soweto, it's now children from
From other places.
other
And
places that we've
yes.
opened this door for. Yeah, so that's it through the school, through the relationship, and through ensuring that I did not burn bridges, they managed to open those doors. Children, the teachers that are obviously now I'm getting into a formal space. I did a lot of mistakes, this thing of Lisa Chomiaka, you are my friend.
Yes.
I've got this come through, but Lisa is not passionate about that.
But the same doesn't have the vision the same way.
Absolutely.
Mm.
So I think I've done a lot of those mistakes, but they taught me. along the way, you know. They said the right time, the right people will come through.
Yes.
So that's what happened with my story. I had plenty of people, plenty of volunteers coming through, but they were not for the vision.
Yes.
You know, they were not for the children. They were just there, and I'm happy that they were part of me that time, and they taught me as well a lot of things along the way, you know. So from there, I started to lose some of the friends. Sometimes when you're building something solid, even some of
Other
the
people fall off.
they fall off.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's okay. Yeah, I've learned to say it's okay. It hurts.
It
It hurts, but I learned to say it was okay. It was okay to a sense that it taught me that this thing, I've gave birth to this thing and I need to protect it. When you have been given something, especially to do with the human mind, because of as teachers, we are not only dealing with children, we are dealing with their mind, what we pour unto
into
them. Yes, it's either it breaks or it makes them. So
That's true.
the ball is in our hands as teachers.
Yes.
So from there, the children are there at the school currently. It's from 20, this thing was born 2015 on the 2nd of March till to date. Imagine on the 29, 29 November, we are celebrating 10 years
10
of impact,
Yes, 10
of
years of
in
impact.
and challenges,
Yeah.
and consistency.
Mm-hmm.
I think as teachers, we need to always be consistent
Yes.
because of we are trying to ensure that we impact the lives to be better and better than us because of our line of duty. We are making people to be even more better than us.
Yes.
So from there, we are there. The relationship is good at the school. We're still doing the classes with 8 tutors and children that are still coming through there. Sustainability, how it's been sustainable. The
Yes.
parents, because of the interest us with their children, so they've been pouring into it.
Into it.
The sport
Donating.
on
All of
I'm telling you, the other teachers donating also their time.
it.
You know, sometimes it's not only monetary donation that we need from people, also your time, please. I'm also going to invite you, please, one session of English na oto shapabana.
I will be there. I'll
You know, oto
be there.
shapabana. So the parents have been donating, also like sponsors. We've been getting donations from books, funeral covers, palace. They've been coming through. Department has been coming through nominations. Then from there, got 2017, we're also nominated for the works that we are doing because of now the impact is wider. We've been reaching a lot of
A lot of
schools.
schools, yeah.
Yeah, so we also got nominated as young community shapers. A change, a change, yeah. I change, you know, this community work and being genuine and
Yes.
authentic with integrity as well. It takes you places.
It does.
Lisa Kere, ka 2017 to what we are doing. I slept on Melrose Arc for 6 days.
Wow.
Breakfast, lunch, supper.
Bona, 5 stars.
Hey, hey, I was so shocked. I even cried. I said, Mama, hi, this one.
Now,
Now, oh yes, they took us there. Then there were other people from other provinces doing the same community work, but in the different departments, respectfully so. Then it was a competition of yourself, young community shapers. On the date was in November,
yeah.
the 29th of November. Then they announced the winner. The winner is ATLEGANG BANA FOUNDATION. That day, the phone, yeah, block like my nerves, and I cried. The reason why I cried, I was not sad. I cried because of it taught me, Jorge, once you do things genuinely so, good things will always follow, you know. And I cried because of now I've opened doors for those children, for others, you know. Once those every Saturday when the 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 classroom door opens, a prison door shuts down,
Yeah.
a hospital ward yakwala because of those children are in a safe space. I cried it there. I said, Joe, we came a long way, you know. Answer relaxed, Elisa. There's this thing, Mail and Guidance, 200 young South Africans.
Yeah.
They call me, dear Mr. Thwane, this and this and this. We've been nominated to come. You're part of the 200 young South Africans who are doing a young impact. I said, Dad, this is too much.
Whoa, emang ganyan. It's too much.
It's too, yes.
Emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
I was still rolling, man.
We are.
Yeah, yeah. So, what about 200 young South Africans? I was nominated, Limote. So sometimes you find you in this space, we find ourselves young. It does not matter your age. When you are being called to serve, you need to serve.
Mm.
So I find myself with all this Dr. Mangma.
Mm.
I'm just a kasi guy. Ke tswela kasi.
True.
Wa
Not with
bona
the
ntho
big guys.
with the big ones. Wa utlwa le go nka bo Dio mo le. Ke tshetse spray sa shield ka nako e. Ka kenelela, you know. Yeah. So it was a story that I had to share because of it gives hope to the hopeless.
It does.
I'm the mouthpiece to those children. Leadership, we are a voice to the voiceless, you know. And it taught me how I'm a leader. That those young children, abako Soweto, abako Topsi, Koko Tswanteng, they are looking up to, and I cannot let them down. They are not giving up because of I haven't dropped down the pattern. So we went there, Nerelico Houghton.
Yes.
Hey, ka di tsamaya di setse ke di tseba di 5-star.
Yes.
A re fitlha mo le ba re, good morning Mr. Thwane, welcome ka re, thank you so much, you know. It was an award where we were celebrated for the work that we were doing, you know. Then when COVID hit, you know, 2020,
Yes.
it taught me a lot as a teacher. We are innovators as teachers, you know. You
It's
can
a plan.
plan it out.
Yeah.
Ke o bolela ke re we went for the first time teaching online.
Yes.
It was not the easiest task ever.
The
I don't.
scariest thing to all of us that teaching online.
How did you take it, like teaching online?
It was scary. For me, teaching, I didn't get to teach online. I just ended up tutoring online.
Oh,
At the part, I was still, in 2020, I was still finishing off my degree.
yeah.
So for me, it hit me to say, yo, the way we've been taught to do our degree is not the way. So now you need to learn how to be online, Zoom, all of those things. How are you going to speak with the camera? And it was a shock. And I'm sure being practically in the teaching space when that hit, it was something else.
It was something else. The adapting, it was very hard. Then from that school, the reason is gonna tie in with teaching online as well. I went to Nova. You know,
Yes,
Nova
Nova
Pioneer.
Pioneer.
Shout out to Nova Pioneer, School of Leaders and Innovators.
Yes.
Please, we're giving you credit on this podcast.
Please,
Please
please, please.
endorse our
You.
this podcast.
Yes.
Shout out to the school. It taught me leadership. A leader without a title. It taught me that, like, it has the culture principles
Yes.
that I had to live by, you know. So through that, I had to be innovative, you know. Because of there, I started also because of they give you an apprentice role if you are still you are new
Starting out
starting out, because of his Cambridge, they want you to get used to
to
their
the curriculum.
curriculum, how it does things, and so when I was there, like, my first year, it was so good. I was the only male also. My mentor teacher was a female, you know.
Yes.
And I said it's always a blessing in disguise. Females are great leaders. I don't want to lie.
Kalala, 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 kalala. Thank
Females
you.
are great leaders, especially in everywhere, in every space I find myself. My mentors or my managers are mostly females. Even currently, my manager, where I am, is currently a female. I'm gonna get there. So from Nova, I got to learn how I was teaching, like, maths,
Yes.
social sciences broken down into humanities,
Mm-hmm.
which is history and
And
geography,
geography. Yes.
technology,
Yes.
and science. They gave me science. Hey, so I had this subject, and now it taught me as a teacher, you cannot read. You should always read, always plan ahead, always
Yes.
make the lesson innovative. You know why some learners they hate maths? Because of we
The
don't
way it's taught.
the way it's been taught. You know, we can't teach maths the way they taught us maths.
No, we
We
can't.
should make it fun
Yes.
for the children,
Engaging.
engaging,
Relevant.
relevant.
Yeah.
I like. I know you're a great teacher. Relevant to the children. You know, sometimes you need to lose character when you're in the class. I was teaching division last time. I had to make a song. I said, division, division. I'm not scared of you. And again, come on, children. But division, division. I'm not scared of you.
Let's go.
Because I know how to solve you. Because I know. And again, first I divide you. Then I
Yeah.
multiply you. Then I bring you down.
Yes.
So it was so fun for the children to an extent. Even today, the
They
parents,
remember.
they remember to say, that guy. You know, I want us as teachers to be that man. Children will always, you know, that Maya Angelou, it sticks with us as teachers. People will always forget what you taught them, but they'll never forget how you made them feel. Maya Angelou, they were,
Favorite quote.
yeah, that's a powerful quote because of in every space we find ourselves in, especially with these children,
Mm.
we should make them feel that they can. Even those who can't, we should always, our duty as teachers, to make sure that they can.
Sorry to cut
God,
you. Yes, where you I like where you are. There's a teacher who's watching this and saying, "Ooh, mara ba bahlanya wethu ha rena tjhelete, we are overworked, re kgathetse." O ska tlo nbotsa ka gore we must innovate, we must. This is the reality. I'm not
yeah,
saying. I'm just saying
absolutely.
this is the reality that we are facing. Our teachers are demotivated.
Mm.
What? Because you're a very passionate person. Like your energy, it speaks volumes. I can see without seeing your work that you've affected so many lives, you've touched so many lives. What do you say to that teacher who's complaining about money, who's complaining about being overworked, who's complaining about, I can't in this system of education. It has to change first before I change.
To those teachers feeling that way, mostly most of the teachers feel that way due to the admin. We cannot run away from the
Mm.
administrative
Yeah.
work. Is There's a lot of admin in teaching.
Yes.
We should, because of we are dealing with these children day to day, we need to observe them, we need to make assessment, we
Mm-hmm.
need to see how far we are with them.
Yes.
As teachers, the most important thing is taking care of our well-being. Firstly, please, teachers, what I can say to you, find something that beside teaching
Mm-hmm.
that you resonate with, that will make you calm down, that will make you relax, that will make you enjoy. Then as soon as you get there, back to class,
Mm.
you also pour that energy, because of what the energy we bring at school. It does not only affect the children, also us as colleagues. Find a peer, because of we had peers.
Mm-hmm.
Like you always have a peer, somebody like you can just
Paul.
vent, pour,
Yeah.
learn to pour as teachers. As overwhelming as is, learn to pour, but remembering our why.
Why are we here?
Why are we here? Let's not forget, why are we here? Especially if you chose teaching as a scapegoat. You are in a wrong profession to say, hey, akuna spani mona. You want to go to teaching.
Mm.
You are teaching needs somebody who loves what they do.
Mm.
I always share with my staff, because of where I am. I'm a principal. I'll
Yes.
get
Please
there.
touch on that.
I always say it's like having a partner. You
Mm.
don't love your partner every day when you wake up, but because of the commitment
Mm.
that you have made,
Mm-hmm.
you need to always
They show up.
restore. You show up.
Mm-hmm.
It's like teaching.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a teacher, you should always be there
Mm.
for those learners that you've committed to.
Mm.
Well, understand, when you went to SACE to get your SACE certificate, you said to SACE.
Wadula the whole day from beginning to end.
Why is it? Because I sense
Yeah.
you set the whole day, and at the back of your mind, it's this certificate. The department wants this certificate. At work, they want this certificate. So remember that commitment that took you, even when you were studying, those sleepless hours.
That 4 years, I see Joe.
That 4 years. Some even did. I did 5.
Mm.
It was not because of sometimes working and studying.
It's you have to
You have
balance.
to balance.
Exactly.
Re failure the module,
Yes.
the year module.
Yes.
Sometimes with missing assessments and all that.
Yes.
Think about all those backlashes and see, am I still in this for
For
that?
the good reason.
And our fruits, maybe to motivate the teacher who says, it's not helping. Our fruits won't see them now. It's like a bamboo tree. You won't see it now. But in years to come, you'll find a student like my student. There's a one student who's Oko to buy. I cannot, can't you give me an account number or a PayPal? I want to send you something. Oh, my son, thank you so much. Understand? I'm trying to say our fruit of our labor, we won't see them now. But one day,
It's one day.
it's one day. Those very same student, they'll become something bigger and better, and they'll never forget about you. And they'll always come back and reach out to say, ma'am, I am because of you. I've got plenty of teachers now. They are my peers, some of the teachers.
Mm-hmm.
It's so nice. Sometimes we go to meeting and I'm like, this used to be my student. How nice.
How
And again,
nice.
and again, yes, my colleague. We are
Yes,
now
we are
Leonard.
colleagues.
We are now colleagues. So
Yeah.
so tired as we are, let's try to also take care of our mental health.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading the last time, many young teachers are leaving the profession
Due to mental health
through
issues.
mental health issues. I think we need to touch on that.
We do.
It's very important.
We do.
Let's try to balance
Mm.
professional and work,
Yes.
personal and professional. as hard as it is, let's stop taking work home.
Mm.
I always advise my teachers, no, 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 ma'am, take that back.
Yes.
Your family needs you.
Yes.
The job will, your resume will always be full, yes, but your family
Needs.
it needs you. Ko bushwari makwalang lisa. Survive by. Then they mention your partner, your children, not your work. There's no way it's gonna say your work. You know? So we should always invest in
In
our
our well-being as
well-being.
people.
Let's teach us Jimmy.
Ne?
Uye Jimmy, ube le hobby, man.
Thomeng the group. Na ke tseba
Le group.
thomeng the group.
Yes.
We're running as teachers.
As teachers.
We'll be there.
Rahaika, we need it. Mental health, that helps. Those yoga sessions. I have the yoga sessions. Sometimes the dance. Competition. Let's do. Taking care of our well-being is important as teachers because of if we burn out, and it also causes burnout. We wanna do much. We wanna climb the ladder, but let's climb the ladder taking good care of ourselves. Yeah, there's this post to Ibonsa, a 60-year-old, and I still feel 23. Because of stress. Our profession is stressful. It's not only from children, from parents. Parents sometimes they don't appreciate your work. Parents sometimes they'll undermine you because of you are young, because of maybe you are this race. They prefer a specific race more than your race. You understand? So those are some of the issues. Sometimes it's the maybe the school managing team to say this teacher, you wanna bring something new. Like this platform is so beautiful. I will wish even at your school they can come through. Some of your teachers will come and for them to just to share their journey and all that, so that they can learn those things. How can you make teaching? Teaching is a noble profession.
And this platform is for that. We need to start seeing it as a noble profession.
Noble noble. Because of it produces. The astronaut. Or the Tesla.
Really? Our classroom.
They come from our classrooms.
Say even to my students, I am teaching the next person who's going to solve climate change.
Definitely.
I am teaching the next person who is going to make the flying car.
Yes.
I am teaching that person.
Yes. And it comes from us.
Yeah.
And if we're gonna lose the touch with that, what's gonna happen to the future?
Exactly.
Wabona Didi current, I was sharing with my manager this morning. I said, I'm worried about the current status. We need 4 hours or the whole day to talk about this because of the current affairs in our country, you understand? So back then to that's the advice I'll give to the teachers.
Thank you. I think you just hit it there. It's health before wealth. So take care of ourselves and let's build community within each other. Let's support each other.
Let's support each other.
Go a long way.
As teachers, yes. And we're also gonna have a platform like that. I'll touch base on it as we move on. Then from Nova, the school has taught me a lot. Communicating, effective communication, dealing with harsh parents, having sensitive conversations with staff members. I remember one day, it's not part of any school because I don't want them to know which school it comes from. One day, one teacher because of I was still there, so I wrote correction. I missed one R out in front of the learner. She says, "No, that's not how it's been done." As a colleague. And that could have been done maybe offline really too. So we do come across sometimes as colleagues, let's stop bringing each other down, especially in front of the children, because of the children are seeing all these things, they report all these things. Then from there I said, can I talk to you? Please, I might have missed it, it's a mistake, but the next time please do it. Till today, me and the teacher, we have a beautiful relationship. He says, because of you, I now learn how to treat others. And reading the room, we should learn to read the room as teachers. There's the lingo, the language we use in front of the children. I cannot walk up to a class and say, listen, Donna.
No.
The children.
Ma'am and sir.
Yes, sir and ma'am. Yes. You understand? Then from there, I also learned how to be innovative and creative, moving over to the classes. So you
Yes.
can imagine now we are using an online platform.
Platform, yes.
Right now, I was not used to making slides, Google Slides, putting in lessons together. No, I learned those things, and it helped me till today. Even when I'm doing presentations, I'm good with PowerPoints, presentations, and all that. So it helped me as a teacher. You can't be comfortable when you're a teacher.
Yes.
I always share with people that say, as a teacher, we learn every day.
We do.
You can't teach me 1+1. You know, we learn 1+1 key 2. I get H. 1+1 key 2. Yes,
No.
and they broke us
Yes.
as children at a very young age. Then from there, from Nova, I worked with Nova for a period of 7 to 8 years.
Beautiful.
Shout out,
Yes.
and I left in a good slate, and I'm grateful for the teachings. They're grateful for the support, the coaching, because of now I'm able to coach others through the coaching that I've
Coaching that
got.
you received. Yes.
I learned to give people feedback. Feedback is not nice. Let's be honest.
No, it's not.
My first feedback, I was teaching a lesson. Now as a teacher, she comes to my lesson and says, "You missed one child that was at the back, and the child's hand was." No, I. It's like motho wa ntlwaela.
How
I've learned my lesson.
I
Uh,
did everything from
yeah,
the introduction to conclusion.
yes. She gave me that feedback. You know, that time, we are used to the system now. Capoeira.
Yes.
And when she broke it down, I was like, "Yo, thank you. Next time I'll do better."
I will
The
look
next time,
for all the learners.
yes. The next time she came into the lesson, then she raised something else. She says, I think you were in a rush. You did not give children enough time to discuss. I said, okay. And it's something obvious you need to, especially when the conversation is like a robust conversation and they're into the lesson,
Yes.
allow.
Allow.
And that taught me to say, we as teachers sometimes, ne, and I had to blame myself for that. I'm closing an opportunity for those also those who are quiet in the classroom not to share because of now I want to close the lesson and I want to be in charge of the
You're looking
lesson.
at the time.
I'm looking at the time,
Yes.
and the poor ones now they are not catching up. So it taught me to open those discussion, allow, even
Constructive criticism. My
construct.
principal always says that,
Yeah,
Linda, constructive, take it with a pinch of salt, but
yeah,
know it's to better your work
absolutely. And one thing I've learned, you give feedback, the good
and the bad.
and the bad, and that's it. I always say you need to get the good one, and there's no, even with teachers, it helped me with also how to write reports.
Yes.
We've got let me say I don't call them naughty learners, overstimulated learners because of their busy.
Yes.
How you write that report at times you be like, I'm on this child, but there's nothing good. Parents will always like to see something. What is something good
Positive. Yes.
that this teacher saw about in my child? Even if you can say he's a pleasant child to teach, he's a joy. He's very like he communicates well with his peers or her peers. He's a team player in a
Yes. Not to focus on the negative.
Thank you. So I learned that as well, and through my instruction till today, it gave me that pattern of I'll say like put me in any class because of now I was able to teach every because of I started. Remember I started in the paving section.
Yes.
Then they moved.
Climbed the ladder.
I've climbed the ladder. I taught 4, 5, 6, and 7. You imagine, and I remember well. They used to say, "Good morning, Mr. Thwane. Manners, respect, and gratitude. Those are the 3 core values I hold on unto till today, wherever I am, even whether it's friendship, whether it's children, whether it's working space, those 3, you'll never go
You'll
wrong.
never go wrong.
Then from the school that I was in, hey, Forbes. Forbes calls you say we love the work. Get under 30, Forbes under 30. Get a number of Forbes Africa. But yes, they wrote the nice like about because of during COVID, most of we did not get much income. Most of the sponsors stopped, and so I had to dig into my own pocket as well, just to also send money to the tutors to buy airtime, to load airtime, to send lessons. So in lessons, my first lesson, professionalism, dress code speaks a lot.
Yes.
I'm in a video call, ke etsa video, ke re ba ntsha video at home. But kapere short di diklepeklepe. I'm a teacher. And I'm doing a lesson to the learners.
Mm.
And
How
if
does that look?
the feedback I got back, and then next way said, but how can you dress like this?
that.
And this lesson is gonna be seen by the parents as well of the children because of their
They're
losing
in their home now.
yeah, in
People
their
can
home
see.
space. Yeah, it's one of those that sometimes you might overlook, but they play a big
Big
role
role.
in everything that we do.
Yes.
Then I change and gaba nice and when you address
Professional.
professionalism, let's not take this noble profession for granted. Then from Nova, yeah, it was Forbes. From Nova, it was SA Men of the Year Award. So I'm SA Men of the Year Award under the category of education. So
The accolades. Thwane.
please, if I did not mention something, Lisa, please, didn't but thank you. So there, the beauty of it. God, ne, I can mention Tate Modimo, ne.
He's always.
Yeah, Almighty, yeah, Almighty. O change there I was with the professor, but professor from UJ, from University of Pretoria, and here am I, a young 25-year-old. Barry, no, we saw your work. We came in, we felt, and I was touched. Go our day. That day, my whole family was there. My then girlfriend, now wife, was there. Go stage, mom and dad, this award is for you. Banale gape ka nako Sambani, when we were still at my home, they painted, imagine they were done painting the paving. Those children painted my parents' paving. Ka paint e nngwe modimo. A ke sa shwa that day. Jo. Then my parents said, no, we understand. We'll repaint, don't worry. So you can see now the support because of they start to see that, yeah, this thing is serious. Yes. Then 2021, when I'm still relaxing, after about Forbes, after about SA Men of the Year Award, 2021 came South African Heroes, ETV, ENCN yatla konna, bakensele ETV things and all that. That date was a stampede go Dobsonville Soweto. Abona no go tla ETV. Yeah, paparazzi, they said they want to document the work that I'm doing. Yeah, they documented it and also gave hope to many children around. So I'm mentioning this because of it has part of the journey. It started stagnating in a room.
That's only 1+1.
1+1. 2+2. A, B, C, D. Sometimes I can when I'm dreaming, I get to I was saying, hey, it's colorful. The room is powerful. And hence I said, do not despise your humble beginnings. Today's show, I'm hoping even those who are thinking of starting something, start. Do not wait for tomorrow. Do not wait if you can have resources. Do not wait. Use what you have. It shall and start and heal and reach that audience. You know what I always say? Even if the one at my foundation, that child needs to be getting the full service that they need. Even if today we have one viewership, that one view needed to hear this, and we've reached the audience. We've played our part, Then from being at the school from Nova, it was it's always not always nice to say goodbye. But if you are going also because of now, I've grown to be this leader, and a leader we grow. Please, as teachers, do not be scared of growth. Growth is scary. If you are scared, it's scary. They'll gossip about you even if you are not doing anything.
Amen. Please say that louder.
They'll gossip about you even if you are not doing anything. Do you understand? It's because of you are human. It's human nature. But as long as they are not telling you, it means they are scared and you are doing something greater that they envy you. They want to be part of, but they don't know how. Just go to Lisa and say, Lisa, I like what you do. I need to be part of you. So I had to leave. It was a bitter and sweet. They cried. I cried with my learners. We cried. I literally cried. It's good to cry as a man. It's good to cry as a teacher because of we are human beings. We have emotions. We have touched lives. When I left there, even the farewell, it was too much. I remember even my manager, Paul and Fidos and Mom Happy. Shout out to you guys. They gave me this big poster to say 7 leader. There they give you like culture principles when you leave. They say you're a 7 leader. You served the learners, we serve the staff, and
Serve the school.
you serve the school diligently, so you may live well.
Oh, wow.
And not forgetting Kala Hercules as well. She played a very huge role in my life. A principal from Reimser, because of as I come from the Nova at Omonda, I went to the Nova at Reimser.
Okay.
I went there and I started grade 6 with those learners there. Everything ran so well.
Yes.
You know, the lives that I touched there, not only the lives of the children, the lives of the parents,
As
the
well.
community around there.
Yes.
You know, as a teacher, our duty is to touch lives forever. You might not see your impact now, but trust me, when you are authentic, leading with integrity, being honest, loving what you are doing, not there for yeah, kid 25, like I need my paycheck, you know.
I need to leave half past 2.
I need to leave half past 2. I don't have to go for extramurals. I don't have to, you know, because of remember, it's part of the package.
Yes.
We are grooming the children holistically.
Mm.
So from there, I left from the Nova, from Reimser, from Omonde first, the farewell net, from Reimser. From Reimser, I went to the school that I'm currently in, that I'm currently leading. It's called Africa Tikkun, Wings of Life, Bambanani in Deepslot. So what happens there? I left all these nice, posh, private school.
Fancy private school.
Fancy.
Yes.
I went deep down.
Mm.
Deep slope.
Yes.
You know, have you been to deep slope before?
Yes, I have.
Wabona lwena.
Yeah.
My first time there, because of I went to go and view the school first. When I went to view the school first, I looked around because of it's a primary based school.
Yes.
It's only ladies.
Mm.
Can you see the chain?
Yes. So I can see the journey. You were always the one standing out.
The one standing out amongst all the ladies here.
Yes.
So I'm the only a male principal. My deputy is a female principal.
Mm.
I walked there the first time. You could feel the aura more, the space. I'm entering into the lion's den.
Then.
Yeah. It was too much, you know. I said, you took me out for a reason, and you brought me here
For a reason.
for a reason. You know, I'm here to change and
Let me fulfill my purpose.
let me fulfill. I like that. Can you repeat that?
Let me fulfill my purpose.
Oh yes, I went there to date. I started there last year, May 1st of May. This year, Neketena 1 year. The ladies, the first thing that we need to do, I think also the show also to speak to principals.
Yes.
We need to invest a lot in our team. You can't lead from the office.
Amen.
You lead from the ground.
Mhm.
The first thing I had to do first is to get to know them, their emotional side of things.
Yes.
So each and every time we did a devotional book.
Mhm.
Yeah, so it has lots of topics, but I started with the first topic that is hard for us as human beings, the power of forgiveness.
Mhm.
There were teachers that were not going to, I don't want to go to that one's class. I don't want to
because
eat.
this and yes.
Yeah, when les kaftin saho, you know, when waloya, you know,
We're not on sabotage.
one sabotage, you know.
Our
Yes, only to find out it was a miscommunication. And as teachers, we need to shy away from the group.
Mhm.
Like Naki group, we are Lisa cannot talk to KB because of he's not in our group. He's not part of us. That it breaks
destroys the unity.
the unity within the school, and the school won't move forward.
Mhm.
So we bought that. It was I did that for the full term, just to do the emotional side of it.
Foundation work.
The foundation. You cannot lead people without knowing what they are dealing with. I don't know. There's that say ukuthi indaba zakho ziyeka mawungena ngegate.
Yeah.
But how can you zega udixwela awukena ka gate?
Yeah.
Well, understand? Are we still on time? We good.
Yeah.
How can you leave everything when you are getting in a gate? I need to get to know you first. I need to get to know how you are. You know, before I want deadlines.
I always say I need to see the human. Before Katlego was a founder, before he was a principal, he's a human being. So I need to know the human.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So for that week, my office was tissues. I had a lot of
And we cry.
teachers can cry. Hey, teachers can cry for days. Like, we understand because of we are carrying a lot.
Yo, we are
We understand. We stress from parents. We stress from Tupperware. I can't study Tupperware. The rata Tupperware teachers.
That's what decide hustle.
Decide hustle. Decide hustle. You know, there are so many aspects that are are being built on a teacher to feel the way that they are feeling, social issues, bana ko ntlung, the relationships, management. Management sometimes does play a huge role on how teachers feel as well. If the reason why I'm speaking as a manager as well, we have a power to create a good, healthy atmosphere within the school.
Woo! That one. Management has the power to create a good atmosphere in the school and not even just school, in the workplace in
Absolutely.
general. Yeah.
Absolutely. It start by not having any favorites.
Mm-hmm.
There's no na Lisa anything. Nobody touches Lisa. No, we can't do that as a leader.
Yes.
We need to care and grow the people.
Yes.
That's our role. So the reason why I say this, uh, there was a lot of division, and through the sessions, the devotions, morning devotions.
Yes. I love those.
Yeah, morning devotions is important just to reaffirm your stuff, to say, guys, I do see your work. Sometimes teachers are exhausted because of they are not being affirmed for what they do. Appreciated. It goes a long way.
Mm.
You're not buying people, but you tell them to say, hey,
I see what you're doing there and I appreciate it.
yes,
Ya bona gore o tswa ka 7 mo every single day. You make sure you call the parents. If una le ngwana o setseng o tsamaya le yena, I see that.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that it creates a good working atmosphere to say, notice it. They even go an extra mile.
That's true.
That's what I've been observing. I'm not saying I don't have challenges. There were challenges because of all squabbles
Yes.
amongst them that they still need to heal from. But since from there, I did something that was unusual. Like a Heritage Day. I said, Lisa, cook le dombolo, mem, KB, cook namato, bring it. We all gonna eat. Kabla, since that day, ubona mong a re, wait, I am kopo mfe recipe, Yeah, it was so nice.
Yeah.
That's how you get
You
your
build
staff.
community, culture, unity.
Absolutely. Unity within the staff members. It was not easy, sometimes coming there young, male, and also the reason I'm saying male because of,
The space is predominantly female. That's just
thank
how
you.
it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was female dominated, the space. So, coming in there, even the parents, to an extent whereby, hey, go tlile principal a le 2000, na ba mpitsa principal a ba re go tlile principal ya le 2000, re tla bona, but you as a leader, as I said, you have the power to change the atmosphere. Also, as a teacher, you have the power to change the atmosphere in the classroom. As you walk into your classroom, you have that power to say, today's day is gonna be sour, or today's day, no matter what comes my way, no matter what,
We're going to have a great day.
we're gonna have a great day.
Mm-hmm.
We sometimes have bad days, but we smile when it's hard to smile.
Yes.
And also I want to reiterate to teachers, management is not your enemy. We create enemies for ourselves to say, maybe I had a bad day, maybe I was thinking of something.
Things.
Yeah, then from there, assumptions is the mother of all mistakes. Because if we assume things before we even have facts about them.
That's true.
So building a team and building a teaching team is not easy, but it needs all individuals to come to the party
Play their role.
and play their role.
Yes.
And if we are killing what we are trying to establish. So from the devotions, now started to do upskills, professional development, based on, okay, we done now, we scratched that out. It's time now to train. We see that, hence I said, now I'm able to do like more professional development, PowerPoint presentation, reflection. Reflection, playing more Rita, the video sets about Rita, like teach like a champion, just to, hence,
Motivate.
to motivate. Hence, I said, as leaders, leaders, school heads, principals, we need to invest in our teaching staff. Let's not say, I have about creator,
Yes.
and also shying away for I want to raise a very, it's gonna be controversial, but I want to talk about it as well. This thing of using culture at school, like for example, you are older than me, Lisa. And then I said, Mama, no. It's wrong. It's wrong in a school environment. We need to approach each other like, say,
Professional.
professional.
Yeah, professionals in the workplace.
Why I raised this? Because of so many things are not happening because of I'm an HOD and I'm older than you. Then I ain't gonna control you. I'm gonna control you now. To say, hey, do this, do this. Okay, mama,
Because
okay.
I'm older than you. No, we are in
Yes,
the professional space. I'm also qualified as you are qualified. So let's
absolutely.
treat each other that way.
Absolutely. Hence, I said, as an assistant teacher, we need to change also the new EPs, the
Yes.
narratives, you know,
Student
treating
teachers.
the student teachers.
Yes.
Stop calling mama. We left those people at home. More, we are in a
We are in
working
the workplace.
environment,
Yes.
and respectfully so, we need to respect one another,
Yes.
regardless of them.
Regardless of age.
With me, I had to stop that. Imagine that I'm leading the people, then they are older than him. Some are older as older than my mom and my dad. So one time there was one teacher who says, "Hello, my son." I said, "Ma'am, uh, I'll appreciate if maybe we can call each
Just
other
remind me to say.
to say, yeah." Or else, if I did not stop it from there, I was not gonna able to hold them accountable.
Yeah.
There's this, I'll share with you. There's this chapter. It's an article. It says a working environment is a toxic environment. Very provocative. You know why I break it because of we do not hold each other accountable. Would you be able to hold your mother accountable? No ways. It's hard again. What mama says, you know. So that article it made me realize to say we as teachers we shouldn't be scared to hold one another accountable.
Yes.
When things are due, hand in things. When marks are due, hand in marks. When reports are due, hand in marks. Hence we are always tired, we are always nagging because of when we are being held accountable sometimes
Yes.
we do not want that. So in our profession, let's try to always hold each other accountable, especially when coming to deadlines.
Yes.
And when coming like to teach. We and I TikTok, lately teachers.
I lately ba mo ba
Yeah.
venta ko
And a trend and maybe that's our space to share our frustration, to share what we go to, and also to show off because of teachers are creative.
very.
One creative human beings are teachers. Then as we move into professional development, I'm safe to say my team is growing professional.
Beautiful.
From dress code,
Yes.
from speaking with parents, from speaking with one another, approaching issues
Yes.
with one another in a more professional setting than just to
Before, just to handle things,
absolutely
professionally.
yes, even dealing with parents, how to deal with hard parents because of there are hard parents.
Yeah.
I was laughing. If you are checking like social media, most of the parents they want their children to go back to school.
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, July holidays, ba complain about the grocery, ba complain about it. And then it's like, are we then now appreciating what the teachers go through? Because I'm not dealing with one child, I'm dealing with 25, 30, 40 odd children.
Thank you. And they should appreciate us more.
They should appreciate.
Absolutely. I did a training, it was with the parents for parents workshop. I called all the parents. Then I asked them a very one question. Can you tell me when is your child's teacher's birthday?
Dololo.
Dololo. The second one, I asked them, what is your child's teacher's first name? Without name, without miss. First name. Then I said the theme was rebuilding relationships. We have the power as teachers and parents to rebuild. If our relationship is solid, we have a power to groom the child so that the child can grow, become the best. Because of
best version of themselves. Because we are on the same page.
we are on the
anyway,
same
parent
page.
and teacher.
Yes, Lisa, the reason why I say that, if the relationship is toxic between you and the parent, the child picks that up and the child will never respect you.
Definitely.
Speaking from experience, there was one child who once told me in one of the school to say, don't forget.
Parents pay your salary.
How do you know that?
Because we all experience it.
No.
We all
And
experience
imagine one in a
in
classroom.
front of the other children.
Lisa, that time air temperature 190
You?
190 kilometers.
We in South Africa, how can we get next?
And I had to say to myself, call him out to say, young man, I need to have a conversation with you. What you said, I do not appreciate. Then I made him aware to say, yes, they might be paying. I'm also paying them because of I pay tax and I'm giving you service. I do not do this for free. I give you service. And I went to school for you to be getting this type of a service
Exactly.
from me. You
Exactly.
understand? I once had the, I'm glad that we
We
speaking.
same
Yes.
experience.
So teachers, when we get to that, especially as privates, they can take us out.
Mm,
Anyway, how they want to speak to us, then let's learn to control ourselves as teachers.
mm,
Remind parents that we are professionals.
yes.
It's us that holds the power on how we control our professionalism, how
Yes.
we dress, how we address issues,
Yes.
how we do things
Yeah.
is very important as teachers. Then yeah, since I'm a principal there, I think also my voice is being heard out there. And currently lately I'm part of this amazing program. It's called Teachers Can, which I'd like you to nominate you as well.
Please,
I'm gonna
please
nominate you
do.
as well to be part
Yes.
of that cohort.
I would love to.
I'm a principal, I'm no more teaching in class now.
Yes.
However, it made me want to go back to
To the
class
class.
and teach.
Yes.
That's the impact I
It
got.
had.
It had on me,
Good.
their
Yes.
beautiful manifesto that they had and all that. So thank you for inviting me. And my advice to teachers and to all the staff members: do not give up. Our profession is noble. Do not run away from here in our country. Let's serve.
Yeah, go to Dubai.
Like,
Dubai, Navatum.
ne ba re zamile ke bone ba re hey, there's a space ka re no andizi andizi
I want to make an impact here
yeah,
at home.
at home, yes, because
Yes.
of these children. They need us.
They do.
They need
They
us
do need us.
in our community. They need to see that we are still those teachers that still can provide quality education for them. We are those new millennium teachers, to
Yes.
put it that way,
Yes.
that will that are innovative, that will teach in the way that we want them to teach. And teachers, I appreciate you all, and shout out to Lisa. Thank you, Lisa, and your production
Thank
for
you.
inviting me. I sincerely appreciate.
Thank you, Kato. I would, from the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful. I think throughout this whole interview, it gave me goosebumps because I've done interviews now, but I think speaking to someone who has walked this journey extensively, and you pushed, you pushed the boundaries. You made sure that whatever ailing in your heart, you want to make sure that it's out there. And your story, I think, speaks volumes to someone who's watching this and thinks, I'm stuck in this box. I'm a teacher in South Africa and I cannot grow. Here you are, example. I'm a male teacher and I'm the only one in the whole entire school. And I just feel like maybe I must go and be an engineer or I must go and do this. And you're like, no, there's definitely space here for you to grow. And it is a noble profession.
Absolutely,
Yes,
number one.
number one. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to do your homework, like, comment, subscribe. We had a beautiful, beautiful guest today. And yeah, I can't wait to be a part of the 29th celebration at ATLEGANG BANA, guys, 29th of November. Please come and support. I don't know, you'll share videos. We will share
Yes.
videos as well. And yeah, it will be a big one. 10 years is a very, very big milestone. So yeah, thank you. And that's all from me, Pelisa Mugavazi, your host, and this is Teachers Talk.